Oh, look at my handsome. Look at my handsome boy. Yeah, you see yourself? You see your handsome boy? Is it your handsome? Is it your handsome? Oh, it's your good boy. Oh, it's your good boy. Oh, who's your handsome boy? Oh, who's your handsome boy? Well, he's back. Oh, he's back. He's back. It's his show. It's gonna be Cass's show. Right, Cass? It's gonna be your show. Good your show. Good boy. Is it your show? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you have not already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can know when my new videos are dropping. Okay, my beauties, today we are going to do a 1920s Josephine Baker inspired look. I'm excited about this and I have not tried this before, so let's keep our fingers crossed and pray that it goes good, because this is definitely something new. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm not going to do any color correcting today. Instead, I'm going to go in with my Yves Saint Laurent Touch Eclat Radiant Touch. It's a like illuminating, correcting cream. I've never used this before, so we'll see how it goes. It's really cute. You just press it down like that. So cute. And here I go again, forgetting that I wanted to do my eyeshadow first. Again. I don't know what my problem is, but so let's go ahead and do it while that's under my eyes. Okay, so off camera I went on and applied a little bit of my Ulta under eye brightening cream and a little bit more of the Yves Saint Laurent Radiant Touch. So now I'm gonna go ahead and work on my eyeshadow, and I think I'm gonna do the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion to prime my eyelids. Ahead and just pat in the material. I'm not using my famous pinkies today, but I'm just gonna pat it in, dab it in, just a little dabby dab. Just a little tappy tap 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 tap. For $1 million. What movie did that come from? Okay, so now that I have my eyeshadow primer in, I am going to go in with a little base color. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my MAC Shiny Pretty Little Things color right there, and start as like my base. Ooh, it's pretty. I've never used this shade before. And I'm just gonna kind of flick it up to give like a cat eye kind of look. I don't feel the same Now that I have my base color on, I think I'm gonna make it a little bit more intense with that same MAC palette with this darker shade of brown here. And I'm just gonna take that and put it in the corner of my eyes. And my hair is a complete disaster right now because I'm just gonna pop on a wig at the end of this. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that color, go in with my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush. So now that I have that shade on my brush, I'm gonna go ahead and take it in the corner and just use circular motions towards the inner part of my eye. Oh, that's turning out really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off and do the other eye. Okay, now that I've gone in with that brown shade, I'm gonna go in with the NARS Night Clubbing. And I'm just gonna take that and put that on my eyelid. And I'm actually gonna pack it on there using this brush here. And just pack that on.
Hold myself to a chord, waiting for the day that you come. It's true. Moving step across the floor.
It's actually turning out really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye and come back after that. Now that I have put the night clubbing on my eyelids, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out just a little bit. Just a little. Just so that it blends nicely into the browns that I used. And I'm just gonna start from the crease and blend it out, just in little circular motions with the Sephora Pro Crease brush. The key is to using a light hand when you blend. Don't press too hard and hold it at the tip of the brush. That'll help you not apply too much pressure when you're blending it. So I just got a little bit of fallout while applying the eyeshadow. So I took one of these wipes. They're the Equate Beauty fragrance-free makeup wipes. I love these things. Always have these handy. Okay, now that I have that on, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and touch up with a little bit more of the Yves Saint Laurent touch-up brush because I wiped a lot of it off with the fallout. Have that on, I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation. And I'm using MAC again, the NC44. Going back to my Anastasia palette, I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, this is my contour palette, and I'm gonna go ahead gonna go with the darkest contour shade today to contour my face. And you guys, make sure when you use your beauty blenders, wet them. You just want to follow your hairline when it comes to contouring the side of your face. And then here.
Moving step across the floor, waiting here to say that you can handle me. You know I never understood why you would say these things. I don't feel the same without you. You've been dreaming, come with me, I'll help you wake up. And you know that it's true, you're feeling, if you wanna get it alone. It's true.
Now that I have that done, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my eyeliner pencil. And next I'm gonna go in with my eye lure. An angled brush and go in with a little bit of this chocolate color here from this MAC palette under my eye. Drag that under here a little bit. Next, this is going to be a little tricky. I'm going to do a thin, actually it won't be tricky because I already have thin brows. So I'm going to go ahead and darken up my brows with the brow pencil. This is my first time using it. I really like this eyebrow pencil. It's from NYX or NYX, however you want to pronounce it, and it's like a powder pencil. I'm really liking this. Normally I use the smaller, skinnier one, but I'm liking this. In the 1920s, the style was the thin brows, and then came back in the 90s, and I don't even know, like, I hope it doesn't come back again. It's not one of my favorite brow times. I like I will admit I like the bushy brows. And just comb them out a little bit with my brush here. My spoolie. Okay, I know it was the 1920s, but I think I'm still gonna carve out the brows a little bit. Now that I have the brows done, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of shimmer highlighter in the corner of my eyes. I'm gonna use this little brush here. This is like a little liner brush, but I don't use it for that. So I'm gonna use this to go back in that MAC palette here. And I'm gonna use that gold shimmery color there. It's really pretty to just go in the corners. So now I'm gonna go in with, this is like a really old Victoria's Secret palette, and it came with bronzers and blush and eyeshadows and lip glosses and every type of thing, and it broke. But I do have this part of the palette still, and I'm gonna go in with the deepest color here because I feel like the women in the 20s had really rosy cheeks, really. I really so bad want to do my highlighter on my cheekbones. Oh, so bad. But I feel like women in the 20s weren't doing that, so I'm not going to highlight it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. I'm going to take my NYX, my NYX Urban Cafe. I feel like women in the 20s had these Betty Boop type lips, so I took a little bit of extra foundation and tried to block out the width of my mouth so that I can make it shaped like a heart. I'm gonna go in with a NARS lipstick. It's called Fire Down Below. It's one of my favorite colors that NARS made, and I believe it's discontinued, and it's such a beautiful red. I wish they would bring it back. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this Dior, and this Dior is called Flash. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I hope I do not mess up the whole look. But it did not mess up the look. It's turning out so well. I think I'm pretty much done with this look. Oh, the lashes. There we are. I believe my look is complete. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my wig and catch you in a moment.
to say that you can handle me. You know I never understood why you would say.
I am all done with this look. This was so much fun to create. I feel like the camera is just not doing it enough justice, but this is my 1920s Josephine Baker inspired look, and I'm ready to go somewhere now. This was just so much fun to do, and it was my first time actually doing a look like this, so I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. If you enjoyed this video, give a big thumbs up and like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.